W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
We are going to do a W7 Girls Basketball Day at UW Green Bay on January 28th. That's a Sunday, January 28th at 1 o'clock. The price is $25 for a game ticket, and you also get a special W7 for the girls green t-shirt to go with it. Youth and high school, so it's open to the youth as well. We're just going to make a big day of it. We're going to get blocks of seating together, so we'll all be together as a W7 group to support UW Green Bay, and I'm telling you, they're excited to have us. I'm excited for this to happen as well.
Just because this is a girls' event doesn't mean your brothers can't come.
Absolutely,
bring them.
Yeah, it's a family event. It's going to be a great time.
W7 live back at the Triton Center. Dom D'Angelo alongside Connor Du Bois. About 11 minutes from our national anthem lineup tip-off. Dom, you're back from Nebraska. Good to have you back alongside me, buddy. Sporting some W7 swag there, my friend. I love it.
I feel very official. This is great. It's like Christmas came early.
Exactly. The dual concrete pregame show. Thanks for joining us. Dom, since you've been gone, Notre Dame went down to Sheboygan North, and they picked up a nice, convincing win, 103-25, I think it was, somewhere in that neighborhood. Everybody kind of got involved. Now back here against the Pulaski squad that, they're a very seasoned group this year. This is going to be game number 7 for them.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see an experienced group in Pulaski, game 7 for them, versus Notre Dame still kind of trying to find their way and find some of their rotations. And that's going to be put to the test tonight as well, as Sydney Whitehouse is going to be out of the game. Looks like a lower leg injury there for her. She sustained at some point between Sheboygan North and the night. It's high school sports, so that's about all we can say about it. We can speculate all we want, but so she'll be out. Hopefully it's just a short-term thing, and she'll be good to go here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they can kind of make amends for her, especially defensively. She's been really solid again this year. You said Pulaski, really seasoned group. That may be true when it comes to games, but not really when it comes to the roster. A lot of young talent on this team, including their leading scorer, Olivia Springers. I'm excited to see her come into this game, about 11 points in outing, so really interested to see what she's got in store tonight, especially maybe she's able to take advantage of that matchup a little bit more without having to deal with Sid on her defensively.
Absolutely. Well, I think anytime you come into the game, you think Sid's going to be guarding you, and she's not. That could be a bit of a relief. But the Tritons, they can go down the roster and at least through the first 5 or 6, and anybody can guard kind of 1 through 5 of the other team. Really interested to see who steps up, right? That next tier of kids for the Tritons tonight, a golden opportunity here tonight and in the next week. Is it going to be a Morgan Goki? Is it going to be maybe a Kendall Ronsman? We'll see a little bit more minutes. Maybe her minutes come earlier in the game now with a little bit shorter bench. And then, of course, you've got Destiny Webster, and as well as Paige DeMullen. I'd imagine, I didn't talk to Coach Rohde ahead of time, but I imagine maybe Paige DeMullen slides up in that spot to start, but we'll see.
Yeah, Paige DeMullen played a decent amount of minutes off the bench for this crew last year, so hasn't really gotten into the swing of the rotation maybe as much as some may have expected, but no better night than tonight to try to give her a little bit more run, especially with some of those starters out there. You can have Trista running the show, and then you can have Paige on one of those wings as she can shoot it a little bit. So you got to worry about that, stretching the floor. So Paige DeMullen may have a big night. I'm also looking to see if Peyton Musial can keep this up. She struggled a little bit the first 2 games this year, had a really nice game last Friday. So she had, I think, 18 points, I believe it was. So looking to see if she can keep things rolling here.
Well, I told P, I said, hey, so we're going to do our player of the game interview before. You're going to be like our player of the pregame interview. And on our dual concrete pregame show, which we have going on right now. And I said, spoiler alert, Peyton, you're going to go out, you're going to have 25, you're going to have a dunk, it's going to be a great night for you. And 18, so it wasn't quite the 25. But, yeah, I think that's something she's going to have to sustain. And looking really to see Kaya Waldrop finally really kind of assert her dominance in the paint, starting the night, moving forward for the rest of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to have to be able to take advantage of some of the size that she has, especially in that post. Still working on that jump shot. It's coming along. She's getting a bit more confident, but definitely her bread and butter is going to be in the post area, finishing confidently with either hand. So Kaya's another one that you got to look to. With Sid out, where's that third scoring option going to be? We talked about it the first couple games of the year. You know who your top two scorers are going to be. It's going to be Trista Feda and Gracie Gresh. And so far earlier this year, it's been 1 and 2 as far as who's been leading the charge. And that third person has kind of been who has it rolling that night. So a lot of options, a lot of good options. Going to be interested to see who that is tonight.
And then obviously for Pulaski, some good size in the middle for Kaya to go up against. You got Ellie Mangold at 5'10", and Reese Lardnois at 5'11". So it could be very interesting to see. And of course, Reese, a sophomore along with Kaya. And then Ellie, the senior, so a little bit more developed, maybe a little bit stronger, a little more weight room time for Mangold to go up against. Yeah, exactly. Matt's not like taking the W7 official swag there, but so a little bit more season, or kind of that veteran presence for her to go up against. You've been watching the Dual Concrete pregame show here from the Triton Center. We're just about 5.5 minutes away from National Anthem starting lineups. We'll get out there on the floor. I'll get out there on the floor. Dom's going to switch over and produce that pregame or the National Anthem starting lineups. Looking forward to a good battle here in the Triton Center. Back in the FRCC play here. Tritons, Red Raiders coming up next on W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Hey girls, want to be a legend? Make sure you bring your game when you're on W7.
KK breaks down, goes to the hoop, left hand, finish, and foul! She's a special, special talent.
W7 is for the girls.
Stop till we're legends.
We are going to do a W7 Girls Basketball Day at UW Green Bay on January 28th. That's a Sunday, January 28th at 1 o'clock. The price is $25 for a game ticket, and you also get a special W7 for the girls green t-shirt to go with it. Youth and high school, so it's open to the youth as well. We're just going to make a big day of it. We're going to get blocks of seating together, so we'll all be together as a W7 group to support UW Green Bay, and I'm telling you, they're excited to have us. I'm excited for this to happen as well.
Just because this is a girls' event doesn't mean your brothers can't come.
Absolutely,
bring them.
Yeah, it's a family event. It's going to be a great time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Schneider Triton Center and Varsity Conference Basketball, featuring the Pulaski Red Raiders and the Notre Triton. Before we play this coaches and referees, please stand. Kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineup, beginning with visiting Red Raiders of Pulaski High School. A 5'9" senior, wearing 0, Maggie Larno. A 5'10" senior, number 10, Elliot Campbell. A 5'8" senior, number 22, Ella Passer. A 5'7" sophomore, number 34, Olivia Springer. Pulaski is coached by Doug McCullough, assisted by Steve Blackwell and Carly Sorrell. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the WRF Galway Division II. Three-time defending back-to-back defending state champions, the Notre Dame Raiders.
Alrighty, we are back. Pre-game looked good, Dom. I think we're just about all set to go. Opening tip one there by the Tritons. All handed over play-by-play with Triton girls basketball, Don D'Angelo.
Nice back cut to start things off by Gracie Gresh. Gets the scoring started.
I couldn't even hand it over to you. They're off and scoring right away.
Here are the Raiders, 2-4 on the season. Looking for a big-time conference upset. They're 1-0 in conference play so far this year. Three-pointer is launched a bit strong from Lard Noise. Here comes Fada. Outlet pass, Musial. It's quickly 4-0. Bounce pass stolen by Goki. Layup no good. Offensive rebound for Fada. Loses it initially. Wall drop saves it to Goki. Fada now on the ground, and a whistle and a foul. So this Notre Dame bunch coming out aggressive early. That first one is going to go against Ellie Mangold. That's her first. Mangold, one of the few seniors on this crew. Resch bounces around and drops in. Quickly 6-0. Gresh wasting no time getting in the scorers department. She's got 4 already. Good pressure here from Fada, knocked away. Goki leaves it for a wall drop. That one's short. Here comes Ashley Service, facing some trouble. And now head coach Doug McCrone comes all the way out to half court to call a timeout. Only a minute and 30 seconds into this one. It's 6-0. Tritons, we're still getting our stuff figured out here. We've already got a break in the action.
We'll take it with them. Here's a message from our sponsor, Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here in the Triton Center, a fast start for the Tritons. Early 6-0 lead. And to my surprise, I mean, Morgan Goki getting the start. We talked about it in the pregame, Dom. Who was going to be that person to step up? I thought maybe it would be Paige DeMolin. And head coach Sarah Rode electing to go with Morgan Goki.
Well, Paige is a senior, so may want to get a younger look. She taps it away from Springers there momentarily. She's been active defensively so far to start this one. Here's Springers underneath. Mangled in some traffic. Steps through. Shot blocked by a wall drop. So this Triton defense is wasting no time in getting things kick-started here. Very active hands and shopping of feet for this Notre Dame bunch early on. There's Springers up top. Trying to find some of those cuts. And a travel. Ella Hasser moved her feet a bit too early. Goes back to the Tritons.
Hey, Maggie, I'm just seeing your comment. How's Dom's mic now? Can you hear him better?
You're really the star of the show. People want to hear your voice here.
No. I come here, I press the buttons, and Dom, you're the talent, my friend. You do an excellent job. Just a, what, junior?
That's correct, yeah.
Crazy.
Usual at the foul line. That one is way short. Maybe slipped out of her hands. You don't see that too often. She's been automatic from the foul line in recent seasons.
So 2 fouls there on Mangold in their early going. That will change things definitely for the Red Raiders.
Lydia Witt, the sophomore, comes in standing at 6 feet tall, so some more size on the floor for the Red Raiders. Here she is on the baseline, dribbling it off her foot.
Spranger's had that one on a little bit of a rope for a little while, coming up the court against that full court pressure of the Tritons. Once again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Put it in the comments down there. Interact the broadcast as much as we can. We've got a good internet connection tonight, so that's less we have to monitor, and we can interact with you guys some more. That's what we love to do. So wall drop now kind of taking the point on that press. I don't know if it's just a matchup thing because her girl's taking the ball out or not, but Triton's still working through that early replacement of Hope Arrington.
Yeah. Arrington was big in the second of the 2 games that these 2 teams played last year. Conference opponent played each other once in each other's gym. Hope had 16 in the game at Pulaski last year. Here's Spranger's leading scorer, coming in averaging 11 points. Drive and kick. Jump shot short from Witt. Wall drop running the floor nicely. Couldn't finish the layup. She goes down hard, as well as a couple of Pulaski players.
A lot of contact down there for sure.
Springer's got it up top. Watched by Fada. That's going to be the key matchup tonight. Leading scorer on leading scorer. Lardnoy left it behind her. Musial comes up with a loose ball. Now it's loose again. Service able to corral it. Got to match up in this defense and another travel. It's the second time Hasser went a bit too quickly.
Look over there at the Triton bench.
We mic'd up the team managers for tonight's game. Can expect some exclusive content coming later in the week, I'm sure.
Well, we'll see how busy the later in the week, Don. It's Thursday, my friend. By the time this one's over, it's Friday.
You guys,
we're already late in the week.
You guys are the best in the business here, though.
Oh my goodness!
Expect nothing less.
You want to know who's running our marketing campaign?
I do.
Who's running the social media? I mean, jeez. You're going to get signed up for more duties here, my friend.
I should. There you go.
So Wall dropped back to the free throw line. Second time tonight for her, I believe.
First one is good.
All right. Maggie says she can hear you now. She says that's a lot better.
There you go.
But, yeah, no, we mic'd up the managers tonight for the Tritons. We'll mic some different kids up as the season goes on. As the season allows us and stuff, and put together some content for the end of the year. So you can give yourself the window, Dom. End of the year. Then you drop it next week, and it's a big surprise.
There's Springers. Wall drops on her this time. Whistle and a foul away from the ball.
Fade a big bump on the cutter. First
foul against Feda. Now here comes Paige DeMoen for Morgan Goki. She's going to get a nice hand from the crowd. Played some tough defense in the first couple of minutes here.
Good solid minutes for Goki, getting a first varsity start here tonight. They take advantage of that when he can.
Jada Fisher just checked into the game for the Raiders, and ball was knocked loose. It'll be an over and back turnover.
Stick around at our next break. We'll have a kind of announcement of what we've got coming up here in January. Very special afternoon with the Phoenix.
Kaya Waldrop got that last one to go on a nice backdoor cut. It is now 11-0 in favor of the home team. Pulaski's had some trouble getting some shots up in the first few minutes here. Fisher kicks it out. Urban drives to Witt. Short shot, bounces off. Feda up ahead, wall drop. No one's in front of her. She finishes.
I'm not going to lie, Dom, I nailed that camera transition.
It looked good. It looked good. Wall drops up to 6 points. None better documented than that last bucket there.
I can do that when I got a solid play-by-play with me, though, like you, Dom.
Solid might be a bit stretch. You may need to get Gary up here one of
You're
these
right.
days.
You're right. You're not solid. You're phenomenal.
Okay, there you go. Knocked out of bounds.
Returning for the Red Raiders, number 10, Ellie Mangold.
So Mangold, those two fouls back into the lineup. I guess it's kind of do or die time right now for the Red Raiders.
She's got it here, working on Gresh. Here's Lard Noise looking for an opening. Springers down in the corner to Urban.
I'm impressed with the size of Pulaski, the athleticism. I mean, they're long, they're lanky. Going to cause some problems for other teams in the conference for sure.
Nice cut there inside. Shot was altered. It'll stay on this end. Got to get it in, and they do. Short jump shot is off from Urban. Long rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Notre Dame ball.
Giving Sarah a hard time ahead of the game. I said, I think they got a festival food sponsorship. The coaching staff looks like they just got off work over there from bagging groceries.
Going with the green and gray look.
Yeah, the blue with the blue
pants.
With the blue pants, yeah.
Musial, she's looking to get to work. That one's going to bounce off. Long rebound. Here comes Mangold. Kicks it out. Waldrop with the steal and a reach-in foul. That was a pretty quick whistle. You think that was enough contact there?
Well, you know, right in front of us. I think what it did, it really prevented the transition to the fast break. So that's kind of where the advantage was getting. It's kind of that open court foul. Take one to prevent the fast break, and I think in the half court that doesn't get called.
Nice pass. Musial with the finish. Gotta get it in, and they do. Here's Springers. Gets it across the half-court line, so not so much of an issue getting it across the timeline, a bit of an issue keeping it there. That's going to be a
tough call on the block.
It's going to go against Waldrop, I believe.
Cole Conrad checking in, cheering on Gracie Gresh and Trista Feta, as well as the rest of the Tritons. We appreciate you checking in, Mr. Conrad.
Sprangers takes it to the left side. Kicks it back out, Mangold. Looking for some room. Still not a lot opening up on some of these drives that the Raiders are having until right here.
Nice screen.
First bucket of the game is for Jada Fisher.
Give the unofficial assist to Maggie Lardnoy on that screen. My goodness.
Pass inside. They've been liking that post up. Kaya Waldrop with the easy finish.
He's working hard down there tonight.
Already up to 8 points. We're at the 9-minute mark in the first half. Mangold knocked away by Feta. And she'll finish in transition with no contest. Sprangers, three-pointers up, no good from Lardnoy, and another foul underneath.
That's going to go against Waldrop. So her second. Well, some substitutions both ways.
Get it in here, long pass to Ella Fricari, who came in, one of those last substitutions. Fricari drives in the lane and a whistle and a foul. That'll be a shooting foul against Peyton Musial. That'll be her first.
Her first, fourth team foul.
Well, Dom, couple folks checking in. Roseanne Sterner from Naples, Florida. Hopefully it's a few degrees warmer down there than it is up here. Katie checking in again from, I believe it's down in the Chicagoland area. Says congrats to Sid and her Academy Awards performance. I was kind of bummed I had to work and I couldn't get over for that. I love supporting kids outside of basketball and that stuff, and I know you were out of town too.
From what I saw on the pictures, it looked fantastic. Congratulations to all on a great show. Got a whistle here. It's going to be a turnover. I believe it's going to be because you can't run the baseline.
Yeah, I didn't see what she did.
Inside to Gresh, power dribble, and the finish. Gracie's now up to 6 points, still chasing Samuel Pitchka on the all-time scoring ladder.
How is she still chasing her? I feel like she should be past her by now. Of course, Sammy says no. Playing out at St. Thomas in the Twin Cities.
Knocked away by Gresh from Mangold, trying to retrieve it. Now they got to get it back across the timeline here. Mangold will. Taking on everybody, goes inside, and a charge.
Back-to-back games with a charge for Morgan Goki. That's a easy way to find your way into the rotation. And Kenny's in there for the first time tonight here, early going in the first half. It's Kendall Ronsman, in case you're wondering.
Musial kicks it out. Feta for three. That one was way off. There's Kenny diving on the ground there, trying to save it. All sorts of action going on the far side.
Hey, you guys got a rugby team here at Notre Dame?
It's appearing that way, the way these things have been going here.
Started out. That's what you got to have, though.
I think what I'm more impressed in, I've only seen one player wear knee pads for how many times they've hit the floor. Gracie's wearing some knee pads. Everyone else is bare-legged in a sense. Bronfman comes up with the steal here. Feda inside to Gresh for 2.
Too easy.
Long pass is handled by Witt. There's Urban working on Gresh.
Ooh.
A little something there to make her fall. Here's a corner 3 up, and it's a bit strong. Bronfman with the board. That was a nice half spin move there to get Gracie sliding a little bit.
Oh, I thought P was going to pull that one. Been a little heat check. Kenny will. Ooh.
Foul coming the other way.
So down by about halfway through the year, we'll come back from Nashville, and all the kids everybody will have full nicknames, and we won't call anybody by what's actually on the roster. Everybody will have their nickname.
Have their thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. 23-3, 6:15 left to go. Kenny with another steal.
Nice pass inside, and Feda is fouled before she could get a shot off.
Expo Panda checking in. It says plays on a Notre Dame 8th grade squad.
Feda couldn't get the layup to go.
Might be on W7 next year. Never know.
The more the merrier, as they say, especially when it comes to the larger corporation that is W7 Productions. Got 2 games on the air tonight. Thank you for being with us for this one. I believe Gary and Ed are in.
Gary's, Oostburg, nice take there. Can't get it to go, though. Oostburg Random Lake. Homeschool night for us here on this Thursday night. Notre Dame, our W7 North homeschool.
Bronfman stepped out of bounds.
Random Lake, our W7 South homeschool. Mr. William Barrington checking back in this year from Arizona. Of course, granddaughter Faith now down at UW Oshkosh. Triton seemed to have a pipeline to UWO this with girls basketball.
Here's Springer still looking for her first points. Shikari looking for an opening on Gresh. 3-pointer is up and good. A deep one from Lardnoy. That's her first bucket of this one. It's now 23-6 with under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Nice pass from Goki into Gresh.
That's a really nice pass.
Some more good defense here, and Springers was able to split the double team. That foul's going to go against Goki. Got a touch aggressive. It's going to be her second.
I don't mind that right now. A little full court pressure. I mean, you're just up 19. You got a couple of that next line unit in there, applying that full court pressure. I like it.
Paige DeMoen returns, as well as Destiny Webster getting her first run in this one. Feda knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Pulaski. And now a timeout taken by Coach Rohde.
So as promised, we've got our W7 Girls Basketball Day coming up here in January. Here's a little more information about it.
We are going to do a W7 Girls Basketball Day at UW Green Bay on January 28th. That's a Sunday, January 28th at 1 o'clock. The price is $25 for a game ticket, and you also get a special W7 for the girls green t-shirt to go with it. Youth and high school. So it's open to the youth as well. We're just going to make a big day of it. We're going to get blocks of seating together, so we'll all be together as a W7 group to support UW Green Bay. And I'm telling you, they're excited to have us. I'm excited for this to happen as well.
Just because this is a girls' event doesn't mean your brothers can't come.
Absolutely.
Bring them.
Yeah, it's a family event. It's going to be a great time.
So W7 Girls Basketball Day out at the Crest Center. It's also going to be Alumni Day for UWGB. So going to be fun, and GB going to be competing for the conference crown too at that point.
They've had a nice season to this point. Have the Phoenix. Witt inside, who shot it off the bottom of the backboard. Here comes Fada. Here's Webster, who just checked in a moment ago, gives it to DeMullen. Webster's got it again. She'll tee up a three. One short.
Don't waste any time pulling that one.
Fikari receives a screen, working on Gresh. Had it knocked away.
Look across, good to see some of the boys team members that were out here practicing ahead of this game came back, support the kids or support the girls out here.
Boys team will be in Pulaski tomorrow night as their season continues.
Gonna get with Matt and see where some of the double headers are at.
Yeah.
And try to link up. Obviously, obviously what we do is only girls basketball or girls sports. But when I see the boys come out and support the support their fellow classmates, I like that. And then also give some of the girls a chance to, run the broadcast and things like that and do the play-by-play for the boys' games and stuff. So another timeout, this one by Pulaski. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7, presented by Northright Financial and Mike Whitehouse, empowered by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here at the Triton Center, 3:10 left to go, opening half. It's a 25-6 lead for the Tritons. And hand it back over to Don D'Angelo with the play-by-play.
Here's Lardnoy, only 3 points to this point. Here's a double team being put on Hasser. On that sideline, a whistle, and it's going to be off of the Tritons. An interesting call there. You're going to say that Fada touched it last on that.
Yeah, I think I go with go with that versus maybe a little reach-in foul. And Tritons kind of get caught sometimes with their hand in the cookie jar, applying too much pressure.
Fikari's got it in the corner, working on Gresh. Springer's on DeMullen. Fada is on Ashley Service. Ooh, Musial almost came up with a steal. Corner three-pointers up and a bit strong from Lardnoy. Over the back foul committed by the Red Raiders. And this is going to be bonus, it looks like, here.
The lead did a long walk to the other end of the court with 2:30 left to go. So Waldrop checked back in here with those. I think she's got 2 personals. And that she does. 2 personals to go along with 8 points. You can hear a pin drop in here right now.
So quiet for the free throws.
Dom, without going back, I mean, just off the feel of the game and stuff, I think it's been probably about 3 minutes before somebody's actually scored.
Gonna be pretty darn close.
I think it was right around the 4.5, 5 minute mark. That's our last bucket.
It's a little bit of a stretch from that offensive output that we saw in the 2 games last year between these two. Notre Dame topping 70 both times, only at 27 with 150 seconds left in the first half.
I mean, if you're Pulaski, I mean, this is what you want. You wanted a kind of a dogfight of a game, low scoring, but you want to be scoring some points yourself.
Feda will drive and finish with the contact. She's got a chance for the old school 3-point play. So Feda only 2 points before that bucket. Knocks in the free throw to put her at 5. And to your point, Notre Dame may not have been scoring in that 3-minute stretch. They didn't give up anything in that 3-minute stretch either. And you see why there, all sorts of commitment to getting that loose ball. Raiders able to come up with it. Here's Lardnoy. Passer back to Lardnoy, off of Feda. DeMoen on the ground. Feda's got it. Up ahead, wall drop, shucks it up at the basket, trying to get a whistle, no call. There's Fikari. Wall drop took a hard fall, looks to be okay. Here's Service, bringing it up top.
95 to play here in the opening half.
Springers hasn't had a whole lot of room to operate this evening. Still sitting at 0 on the scores column. Looking to get going here. Nice crossover in the lane. Left-handed finish is good. It was only a matter of time, a player of her caliber, to get going.
I mean, she's got a quick step after that crossover.
There's DeMoen. Cashes in on a 3. Paige DeMoen, talked about it in the opening, can shoot it. Shows the range there, knocks down a 3. We're down to 45 seconds in the first half. Fikari in the corner. Lardnoy thought about it.
Good closeout by wall drop.
Another whistle, and it's going to be a reach-in on Feda.
You know what, Dom? I think I got a nickname for Feda. I'm going to call her Cookie Jar.
There you go.
Because she gets caught at least once a game, sometimes twice, with her hand in that cookie jar, trying to just get that little poke away, that little steal. I'm going to call it Cookie Jar, I think.
We got to get that trending somehow.
Yeah, hashtag Cookie Jar.
30 seconds left in the first half. 33-8 in favor of the champs here on a Thursday from the Triton Center.
Then she gives that little hop and look like it wasn't me. You know, just like that little toddler. Ah, you caught me, but it's not me.
Oh, big spill there. A little bit of a hip check. It's going to be the 3rd foul now on Olivia Springers, so something to monitor as we continue throughout the evening is foul situation for the Raiders' leading scorer.
The wall drop will also take a seat with those 2 personals. And Destiny Webster trying to check in, wasn't there in time.
Bonus situation, 1-and-1. Ball rims out, so Webster will have to wait for an extra second.
There comes Cookie Jar.
And we got Drip Drop checking in for Kenny.
So a little offense, defensive there, substitutions. And Red Raiders will counter.
Little game of chess going back and forth at the end of the first half here.
Head coach Dougie Mack right in the Gresh.
With the left hand, tough finish. We're down to 5 seconds. They got to get it in and do something with it. Down to 2. We'll see if they even get off a shot. They will not. And that's how the first half comes to an end with the score reading Notre Dame 35, Pulaski 8 after the first 18 minutes.
We'll step away. When we come back, we will have some first half numbers for you. And of course, the second half from the Triton Center. You're watching Triton Girls Basketball presented by Mike Whitehouse and Northright Financial, empowered by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
We are going to do a W7 Girls Basketball Day at UW Green Bay on January 28th. That's a Sunday, January 28th at 1 o'clock. The price is $25 for a game ticket, and you also get a special W7 for the girls green t-shirt to go with it. Youth and high school, so it's open to the youth as well. We're just going to make a big day of it. We're going to get blocks of seating together, so we'll all be together as a W7 group to support UW Green Bay, and I'm telling you, they're excited to have us. I'm excited for this to happen as well.
Just because this is a girls' event doesn't mean your brothers can't come.
Absolutely,
Bring them.
yeah. It's a family event. It's going to be a great time.
Sportsmanship doesn't stop when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in. Respect, character, dignity. Your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and have been since it began. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions.
it's Trinity. You want to be a legend? Make sure you bring your game when you're playing on W7. W7 is for the girls.
Hey girls, want to be a legend? Make sure you bring your game when you're on W7.
Hardwick back in the game with that three.
W7 is for the girls.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Wisconsin needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
For the most part, like when our girls were in control and like we just were patient on offense and we got stops defensively, I thought we were going to win the game.
I grind to survive, it's a state of mind. Legendary drive, eyes on the prize. I feel the gears turn, never hesitate. No stopping, King Kong beast is awake. I'm knocking down the walls, pounding at the gates. My hustle don't sleep, let me demonstrate. Got iron in the fire and I want more. I intend to win the battles, yes, in the war. Hard hitter zone, got you on the ropes. If we going pound for pound, you should take notes. The game ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. Blood, sweat, no tears, I'm a champion. I'm the champ, I'm the champion. I'm the champ, I'm the champion.
Left all alone, Barrington, catch, shoot, three, good.
I'm the champ, I'm the champion. Boss beast, to how I'm I'm the champ.
They go inside, Whitehouse, turn around, 8-footer, back iron, no good. Peyton Musial, offensive rebound and putback.
Cherry like chapstick, fighter like Tyson, barker like Travis. Let me get it, cash advance, let me live lavish. Only one of champ.
Look inside, Musial, layup, good.
Playoff P, we call her.
Out and out, just like that dude Nick Cannon. Got the cake, kinda everybody wanna touch. Ice cream with the icing, you don't like me, you can fight me. Tap when you had enough.
Haya Waldrop, up and over everybody with the rebound and putback. Goes Rash, shoots three, wide open and good. Just a dominating performance by the Tritons. Let the clock run down. Congratulations, Notre Dame. You are the Division II state champions for 22-23.
W7 Live back here, getting ready for the second half. About a minute and a half away from that. The walking wounded coming out from the locker room a little late and getting a little extra treatment therapy in. Wouldn't surprise me right there. And Hannah Greisen and Stephen Whitehouse. A couple seniors that I would love nothing more than love to see actually out on the floor. Standing there and sitting on the bench. But no guy to help guide these some of these young Tritons here in the second half. First half numbers for us. Triton's 35 first half points, 14 from Gracie Gresh, 8 from Kaya Waldrop, 5 apiece from Feta and Musial, and 3 from Paige DeMullen. 11 two-point field goals, 1 triple, 5 assists from the charity stripe were the Tritons. Goki, Feta, and Waldrop all 2 fouls apiece, so it's something to watch here in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Red Raiders of Pulaski, just 8 first half points. 3 from Lardnoy, 2 from Jada Fisher, 2 from Olivia Sprangers, and a free throw from Ella Bakari. 2 two-point field goals, 1 triple, and 1 and 2 from the charity stripe were the Red Raiders in that opening half. Dom, thoughts on that opening half, and what are we looking forward to in the second half here?
To say it was a rock fight for a while there would be accurate. Not a whole lot of scoring going on in that last 5 to 6 minute range there. I thought Pulaski had some good looks and just weren't able to knock it down. Let's see if they'll be able to do that in the second half. And if you're the Tritons, you got to be pleased with the defensive performance that you put on tape there in that first 18 minutes. We are back underway. Kyle Waldrop cannot get that one to drop in. Kaya had the 8 quick points, not a whole lot since then.
Yeah, I agree. A rock fight would be a good way to describe kind of that middle to late portion of the opening half.
Service lost it. Here comes Musial in transition. Gresh can't get it. Waldrop battling underneath. Whistle and a jump ball.
Quick jump there on that whistle, but that's all right. I'll go with it. I think the Tritons getting in some foul trouble, and then working on some rotations really led to a little bit of that rock fight.
Here's Goki teeing up a 3. Waldrop another offensive rebound. Put back too strong. Lardnoy comes back for the rebound. And a double dribble. She double palmed it. Just a mental error there if you're Maggie Lardnoy.
That last trail 3 by Goki, those are not just from Goki, but those are the ones from Ronsman, from you, who do I want to say, DeMullen. Those are going to be difference makers in some of these bigger games.
Tough pass knocked around a couple of times. Fada, I believe, was the last who touched it. That's what the officials saw.
Pulaski bench likes that with 16:42 left to go here in this game.
There's Olivia Sprangers, only 2 first half points, my mistake. Looking to get her going. Scoop shot is no good from Lardnoy. Faded to Goki. Cross court to Gresh. All the way back across court. Gresh gonna tee up a 3. Good box out there from Ella Hasser.
Yeah, 2 great box outs on that possession by the Red Raiders.
Here's service in the corner. Spranger's now with it. Watched by Fada.
Goki, the smallest kid on the floor, down there playing post defense.
Mangold tight-roping that sideline. Can't get it to go. Fada into Waldrop, stolen. Lardnoy out of the pack with the ball. Here's Spranger's. Goki's on her. Back to Lardnoy. Watched by Gresh. Mangold driving, and she dragged that pivot foot.
Well, we got a minute. Got to give a big shout out, of course, to Athletic Director Matt Koenig. He always has everything set up ready for us to go. The only thing that would be better, Matt, is if you just had, I walk in and the equipment's all set up.
That'd be nice.
Table, chairs are here. It's fantastic.
Nice pass. Speaking of fantastic, Faded to Gresh. Yeah, big thank you to both Matt Koenig and his assistant, Anthony Schumann. Also does a ton of work in the athletic department for all broadcasts of all varieties here at the Academy. Fada with the putback.
Sometimes the box out is just way too good. Ball hits the floor. Fada cleans it up.
Here comes that double team, and Mangold able to keep it inbounds. Pass is knocked away and stolen by Gresh. Fada's going to tee up a three. Some more good box outs here from the Raiders. Ball's loose, picked up by Goki. Nice pass, and Peyton Musial, a little room service. So Goki's still yet to score, but she's done just about everything else right.
This one might be 3 on. Nope, that's going to go on Goki. Well, it'll be 3 on Goki. I was going to go 3 on wall drop.
I'm going to take the blame for that one. That's the announcer's jinx. Paige DeMullen returns. Marnoy to Springers.
See, down in Randolph, we got Cookie. Up here at Notre Dame, we got Cookie Jar.
There you go.
Of course, that's going to be my new nickname for Fada.
I think that one's going to stick. That's a good one.
I mean, you know, she's growing up. People have been calling her T and all that stuff, and that's fine. And I'll take, you know what? I'll take some tea and a jar of cookies. I'll take a, you know, maybe the next home game, Don, we can have some tea and some nice iced tea and some jar of cookies over here.
Are you an iced tea or a warm tea guy?
Well, I'll do both. I don't do coffee, so I'll do hot tea over coffee. Oh, nice find.
Goki short jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped. Ball still loose, and Musial's going to save it. Goki to Gresh. All the way across court. Fado wide open for 3. She's now in double digits, and there's her sticking her hand in the cookie jar, coming up with a steal. Gets it back, goes inside. Can't get the layup to go. She'll get 2 free throws. Right on cue, she comes up with a steal. It's like she's listening to us here. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, we're just leveling up. We got the bench. We got the managers mic'd up. I've got earpieces and the kids out there. Tell, you know, Trista, hey, it's time to go on a little run here. We're talking about you. No, we really don't. Somebody out there might take that seriously and pass it on to the WIA or NFHSS, but we don't. It'd be cool if we could, especially for softball.
Yeah.
I'd love to do some stuff like they do like with MLB and stuff like that.
That'd be sweet.
You know, talk to the guys, the kids in the outfield.
Get the players mic'd up and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So here we go, 45-8. Red Raiders yet to score here in the second half. You know, I think with some of the early season offensive struggles, Triton's going to have to hang their hat on that defensive end.
Goki knocks that one out of bounds. Yeah, to your point, maybe not as explosive as in recent years in the scoring column, even though they did put up 103 in their last game. So they've got the potential, just got to put it together. That's an illegal screen against Urban.
Pulaski foul, number 4, Lily Urban. That's her second.
So 2 now on Lily Urban. Probably not going to play much of a factor here, but don't want her to pick up another quick one here, and especially in those tight games later on in the season.
Fada into Gresh, knocked away. It'll stay down on this end. Passer knocked it out. Just gets silent when Coach Rohde barks out a play. Quickly into Musial. Going to work, gets to her strong hand and capitalizes. Lardnoy cross court. Sprangers drives it to the rim, blocked by Gresh. Musial takes the opening and finishes with the right.
Yes, P. That's strong, good, strong take. We got to see some more of that. Kiddo, back-to-back buckets out of P. It's got her up to 11.
Look confident on those last two drives.
Strong, finishing through contact.
That's the biggest difference, I think, this year to last year, at least that I've seen. She just looks stronger this year, so got to take advantage of that when you can.
Nice footwork in there by Urban.
A little bit of a wild shot came off of the backboard there.
I didn't put P's points up on the board. There we go, 49-8. You know, you talk about strength, and I was talking about it in the pregame with wall drop. Oh, wow.
Gracie Gresh gets into the three-point barrage. She's up to 19. Hasn't shot the three-point shot as well as she probably would have hoped to this year, but still a long year ahead of her to get that percentage up.
I was talking about wall drop, the sophomore going up against Mangold, the senior, maybe having a little more strength. When I was coming down the line with the camera, like Gresh and wall drop, their muscles were just, I mean, defined bicep muscles. I was like, oh, wall drop might actually have the
advantage.
The advantage here in this one, yeah.
Timeout taken by Pulaski.
52-8 timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're watching W7 presented by Mike Whitehouse and Northright Financial, empowered by Jolly Good Soda. Folks, don't forget, coming up on January 28th, our Girls Basketball Day. Here's some more information on it. We hope you can join us. Only problem is Packers might be in the NFC Championship game that day. Good problem to have.
We're going to do a W7 Girls Basketball Day at UW Green Bay on January 28th. That's a Sunday, January 28th at 1 o'clock. The price is $25 for a game ticket, and you also get a special W7 for the girls green t-shirt to go with it. Youth and high school, so it's open to the youth as well. We're just going to make a big day of it. We're going to get blocks of seating together, so we'll all be together as a W7 group to support UW Green Bay, and I'm telling you, they're excited to have us. I'm excited for this to happen as well.
Just because this is a girls' event doesn't mean your brothers can't come.
Absolutely,
bring them.
Yeah, it's a family event. It's going to be a great time.
So huge thanks to Mike Whitehouse at Northright Financial. Give him a call with any of your financial needs, and he can get you set up and squared away. Back here at the Triton Center, 52-8 lead. Red Raiders will inbound from underneath their basket.
Into Urban in the corner. Fikari back to Urban up top. Bounce pass in the
there it is, cookie jar. So she got her hand caught in the cookie jar again.
It's got to be the second time, I think, that's happened.
She's good for at least one, sometimes two a game. Anybody out there watching with me? Somebody disagree. Or agree.
That sounds like a challenge.
Right?
Nice pass up to DeMullen. Can't finish in transition. Here comes Urban. Nice jump stop. Jump shot is short.
So Ronsman into the game out of that timeout.
Pass inside, knocked away. Tried to get it to wall drop, but Mangold got a paw in there.
In for Notre Dame, number 20.
Destiny Webster will check in for Cookie Jar.
She'll take a seat.
Into Ronsman, fading away, missed the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays down on this end. Nope. Ref made the correction.
So 52-8, 9:06 left to go. We should be nearing the running clock here shortly.
Lardnoy in traffic, got it to go, and the foul.
Nice scoop, flip shot up and in for Lardnoy.
Usually got a quick break. She comes back in for Gresh. Foul goes against Webster. Lardnoy now up to 5 points. Knocks down the free throw. Here's DeMullen. Angels got it up top. Good ball pressure put on her by Lardnoy.
This is the 2024-2025 Triton squad out on the floor right now. Getting a look at them.
Pass inside, wall drop, got fouled. It's gonna go against Lardnoy, that's her first. Wall drop's first free throw is good.
Pulaski, number 13,
Lydia Witt comes in for the Raiders. We are now in running clock territory. 2-for-2 trip from the charity stripe. Lily Urban's gonna run point on this possession. Webster checking her. Fikari. Shot was more than likely tipped. Here comes Webster the other way. Usual back to Webster. Top of the key, 3. Rebound, Kenny inside. She got smacked, and she'll have 2 free throws.
Sarah over there looks like she's managing the customer service counter at the Festival Foods. I love it.
First free throw is a bit short, and then you got the rest of the coaching staff can be the baggers.
Right? All the players out there just restocking the scoreboard, 54-10.
Second one's a bit strong, so she gets another chance. It's going to be perfect. She missed one short, missed one long. Long pass goes out of bounds. Morgan Goki's going to come in for Musial, under 6 minutes in regulation.
So Kenny a lefty, Peyton a lefty.
Wall drop facing a ton of traffic. We'll head back to the free throw line. Yeah, they like to have a lefty on their team.
Triton's going to have some lefties coming up through the ranks here the next couple years.
Shooting 2, Kyle Waldron.
Free throw is good. Two perfect free throws from Wall drop, under 5 minutes.
Just a reminder of our W7 Girls Basketball Day coming up January 28th, 1 p.m. out at the Crest Center. $25 get you a game ticket and a special limited edition W7 green t-shirt. Only those present at that event will have them. So head on over to info@productionsw7.com or send us an email at info@productionsw7. If you got a group larger than 10, let us know, and we'll head on out to the Crest Center together and try to cheer on the Phoenix to another conference championship.
Pass inside, Ronsman kicks it out. Goki for three. Rebound, wall drop. Another offensive board. She'll get back to the free throw line. This foul goes against Witt. That's her fourth. So Waldrop's been busy at the free throw line. That one won't go.
Expo Pen asking why we're calling her Cookie Jar. And I'm calling her Cookie Jar Trista Feta because she always, just like you reach your hand in the cookie jar and get in trouble at home, Trista has once or twice a game she reaches her hand in, trying to get a steal, and the official blows that whistle. So she's getting her hand caught in the cookie jar. So that's why I'm calling her Cookie Jar.
Under 3 minutes to go in this one. Low scoring affair compared to the last couple games these two teams have played, but it's good defense, some good hustle on both sides. Bounce back, short jumper's gonna bounce in for Alyssa Nish. Here's Waldrop, up to Goki.
It's just the second bucket this half for the Red Raiders.
More bodies hitting the floor here. Another jump ball. Addison Simpson checks in for the final 2 minutes. She's got it here. Drives it with the left hand, short.
Was it her points per minute? We're about to be through the roof. Just checks in and gets a shot up within the first 2 seconds.
Inside they go. Knocked away, a steal and a foul.
We'll call a foul on Ronsman. Should be. That's a tough call on Kenny. Oh, on Webster.
She's got 2 personals in this one as we approach a minute.
So it wasn't even like part of the play. That's kind of weird.
That 3-pointer's up and good from Ella Fikari. Up ahead to Mullen. Kicks it to Goki. She drives it. Inside, she got fouled. She'll have a chance at free throws here.
I say it was just a 2 on the other end of the floor, so 56-15 lead.
Shooting 2 is Morgan Goki.
Free throw's gonna bounce off. Second one goes down, so there's her first points as a starter.
1 point for number 1, Morgan Goki.
Only fitting that it comes within the last minute. Bounce pass knocked away, shot is up and good inside from Reese Lardnois, and that's how this one comes to an end.
Love to see the energy out of that Pulaski bench right there at the end. But as you said, Dom, that was all she wrote. 57-17, your final out of the Triton Center. Pulaski unable to come in and knock off the powerhouse of Notre Dame. Stick around for our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game interview coming up next here on W7. You've been watching Triton Girls Basketball presented by Northright Financial and Mike Whitehouse, empowered by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
We are back with our Jolly Good Soda. Let me get rid of some of these. Player of the game, it is none other than Morgan Goki from the Tritons. Morgan, first varsity start tonight. When did you know you were getting the start?
Kind of last night, for sure. Last night, day before it was like questionable, but last night for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Sid out with a little bit of a ankle injury, foot injury, and so somebody's got to step up. You weren't my pick. I went with somebody else.
That's okay.
Then I seen you sitting there. I was like, okay,
that's okay.
Morgan's a good one. This is in Pulaski. Those are some farm kids out there. Morgan can throw it around with the best of them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So was there some nerves out there for you?
Oh yeah. First minute and the minute before, my heart was pumping a little bit.
And then you have all the pressure because you're the first one announced too.
Yeah.
Like you can't trip, you can't fall.
No, I didn't have a handshake till 10 minutes before the game.
It's just, those are big things you got to think about. Not only are you getting started, but now don't want to trip, fall.
The first one.
You're the first one, and you have to have a handshake.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Hannah.
So Hannah hooked you up with
Hannah hooked me up.
A good handshake. That's good. So this one, kind of the middle part of the game was kind of a defensive battle, not a whole lot of offense. It says you won by 40, but there's some long defensive possessions in there for you guys. Was that kind of the focus tonight?
Yeah, keep them under our defensive goal.
There you go. I think most of the time you guys are trying to limit the other team to about half their season average is usually about kind of what I pick up. The paparazzi are out now. My goodness. Right? But kind of goal. Now you get your first start. We don't know how long Sid's going to be out, but kind of short-term goals for you now that you kind of move into that starting lineup, and maybe just kind of personal goals here for you.
I for real don't know.
Don't know.
We're just going to go day by day.
Day by day and see what tomorrow brings and get after a little bit. Thoughts on the season so far? This group kind of, I see you guys finding a little bit of an identity and having some fun, off the court. What's got this group going right now?
I think just our off-the-court energy and on-the-court energy, we bring it every day in practice, and it just translates to the game.
Absolutely. Well, some of those JV kids come up and, they're on the bench for the first half. That bench energy is crazy when those kids come up there. And then, obviously, when you guys and some of those kids get the game, I love seeing Sydney and Peyton and Gracie and all them giving that energy right back to you. How important is that for you guys to get that support from them?
I think it's full circle. We give it to them, they give it to us. That's what makes us team chemistry right there.
Right, and I still think you guys still have a long way to grow, and it's going to be exciting to kind of see you guys build. Last teams had identities. This one, I think, is still finding, and I think that's what makes it kind of unique this year is a lot of high expectations for you guys, but you guys are setting your own bar, and excited to see where it goes, not only for you getting your first start here, who knows, maybe you'll be like, Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, and just once you get that start, you never give it back.
I don't know about that one.
You never know. Practice so hard and play so well that you make it hard on Sarah and the coaching staff. Never give that opportunity up. But one big point tonight too in your first varsity start. One free throw. You made it count. It's all that matters. So 1 point for number one, and Morgan Goki, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game tonight. Tritons take it 57-17 over the Red Raiders of Pulaski. I'll be back tomorrow night in Hortonville. They host Kimberly. Gary is going to be at Kaukauna as they host Appleton East. So I believe all four teams are in the top 10, top 15 in the state. So it'll be a big night down there in the FEA. But for Morgan Goki, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game, for Dom D'Angelo, signing off one final time from the Triton Center. You've been watching Triton Girls Basketball presented by Mike Whitehouse and Northright Financial and powered by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.